See, at Open Door Church is a small church. We have an English congregation, we have a Samoan-speaking congregation, and a Korean-speaking congregation. And out of all of our groups together, we have about 50 people, someplace right around there. And so, obviously, there's not a lot that we can accomplish with a small church of 50 people, and especially when some of them are coming from very poor conditions. And so what we want to do is we want to reach out to refugees in our area, but we need your support. We need your help. Let me explain to you why that's important to us. We're a church that believes in missions. So we have missionaries that we support. This is a small church, but we support missionaries in Ukraine, in the Philippines, in Bangladesh, and also in Mexico. We also support some ministries here in the area, a ministry that helps out women that are trying to get out of prostitution, a feeding program called Transform Burien that turns around and feeds and clothes individuals and gives them hope. So we're part of all those things, but we want to do something that reaches refugees in the area. Because in our area in Seattle here, we have over 150 languages that are spoken. And out of those languages that are spoken, many of them are being represented by refugees. We have refugees that are from the Congo, from Nepal, from Bhutan, refugees that are almost for sure going to start coming from Syria. We have refugees from Iraq and Iran. These are individuals who gave up everything. They have nothing when they come into America. And I know there's a lot of fear, concern about some of the refugees coming in, and I understand that. But that fear should not stop us from reaching out to those who need help. And so we want to make a difference in the lives of some refugees. And one of the ways we can do that is we join with IRC that has a program that's called the Winter Festival. And that Winter Festival is to give gifts to families. And so in this December, there's going to be a time to be able to give gifts to families. And what we as a church want to do, we want to sponsor 10 refugee families. We have an average of 5 people in a family. In order to do that, it costs about $250 to sponsor the 5. The reason why is we make sure that we give a gift to every single family member. We give a gift to the entire family. And then we give a gift card for the family, the parents, to be able to buy gifts for their children. And so, yeah, that all up, it costs about $250. That's $2,500 that we have to raise to be able to do that. We cannot do that ourselves, but you can help us. You can partner with us. Would you be willing to do that? Whatever you give, whether it's $5, $10, maybe you can sponsor a whole entire family, $250. Is that as you help us, we're able to help them. And what do we do then? We then get to meet up with them. When they get their gifts, we get to meet up with that family, be able to talk with that family, and see how we can minister to that family. What other needs do they have? We want to be able to help out. We are at our church. We're doing a remodel in our church because we're trying to open up. We have a very large church with small members. What we're trying to do is open up our classrooms, open up space so there can be training, English as a second language, job placement. We want to make our church available to the community to reach out to the refugees that come into our area, to reach out to those who come from other areas that maybe have struggled with English as their second language. And so we can open up classes for that. And so we have another fundraiser we're doing for that. But right now, we're asking, will you give to help support giving gifts to a family for this winter season? Will you help us to be able to help others? Will you help us to make a difference? We can join together and make a difference in a refugee family's life. Thank you. Thank you for any giving that you give, and we appreciate it.